Coordination, Sanbunan Bafetu, and welcome back to Football Trends with me. We could be well, Nkolisa Bafetu, in terms of using, old videos, but definitely, I'm just here to, for us to talk, we just discuss because there's been certain things that have been happening, but a lot of it have not been true. You understand? So, kuthiwa coach Pitso Mosimane, and then also we look at the friendly game that Kaizer just played today. Even though we do not have the full information, kuthiwa nje Kaizer Chiefs bagaca induku bayithela nje induku bayithi ntshoko. Kodwa the problem is, again, we are still playing against teams that are unknown. So definitely ngixolisa bafethu ngokusebenzisa amavidiyo akudala, when we still had abo Fernando de Cruz before number, I think una bigger feed, I don't remember, but anyways, it's fine. So going back to Kaizer Chiefs today, they played a friendly game, and I'm sorry guys, I do not have maximum proof to show you guys, but the only thing that I do have to show you is this photo, which definitely surprising. This is the only photo that I have of Abachita Tua. No, they played against this team. Now Tua, we won, but I don't know what is winning angaki who scored Wenzagaleni. I thought Uti Lebuhang Maboya, he's still busy with an injury, but yeah, complicated. It's complicated, but I do not want to dwell much in terms of that. I'm just happy about it that they are playing and winning, boosting their confidence. But the problem I'm now is the fact that we are playing against teams which are not teams that are at the PSL level. We need PSL level teams because those are the ones that we need to beat in order to make sure we improve in terms of our confidence and everything else. But other than that, it's good for them to at least a game in, manage their legs and everything, get some game time, because they are saying they're doing this so that they can be able to not rest during this FIFA break, but and everything. We will be playing, I think, against the Siwelele, which we did play against them, and then Sawina 4-3. Now, it was a concern. The victory, we considered 3 goals, but I remember Bruce Vuma was in goal. So it made sense. It made sense, you understand? So with that being said, Bafetu, let's just quickly jump to Indabaga coach Pitso, and we talk about why coach Pitso. I don't think Kaizer just will be signing him, because at the end of the day, we just have to be honest with ourselves, and we'll be honest with how Kaizer Chiefs do things. We know our club, we know how they do things, we know our management. It's something new. Now, you look at Coach Pitso, you look at Coach Nabi. Those two coaches, to be honest, yes, they might differ maybe in terms of tactics, but they're not too different. They are the coaches who believe in quality players, and also they are coaches who say, if they don't like something, they will just tell you, no, this is not what I want. Understand? So into abazama uku-avoid by firing Coach Nazudin Nabi and then going to sign Coach Pitso, fine. It's the same thing. So I think chances of Kaizer signing a coach like Pitso Mosimane are very, very slim. They are very low. We've discussed about this, previously, and then we talked about how the management, Mashoti, has been, failing us in terms of their involvement, because they want to be involved in almost everything. So Kaizer Chiefs approaching Coach Pitso, chances are very slim of it. Chances are very slim. Pitso and Onabi, yes, they might not be the same, but they do have similarities, which I feel like they are both demanding. Obviously, if we has Uzoza, and then I figure to know this player, I do not want him, or I want you guys to buy me this player. Buy him, buy that one, do not buy this one. They are coaches who deal mostly with quality players, and not just good players, but angas. Other than that, I don't think it's a possibility. I don't think it's a possibility, because we had a chance. Remember, we had a chance to sign him, and we did not. Bega free, to be honest. It was free. and Kaizer just did not sign him. Yes, there's a list of other coaches who have been mentioned. To I know, there's this coach, there's that coach, But to be honest with you guys, at this moment, as I'm speaking with you, I have not, I repeat, I have not gotten any information from my trusted sources. Which is Kaizer just looking or pursuing for a new coach? And if that's the case, which coach are they pursuing? Which coach are they trying to sign? If they do, or they will do, it will be a surprise. Now, corner, remember, we still have the situation of Coach Nazruddin Nabi, which we know is not going to be easy, because at the end of the day, Kaizer just will need to pay Coach Nabi, because they are the ones who say, no, we are terminating your contract, not Nabi saying, no, guys, I want to leave. You understand? So, definitely. Sorry about that. Definitely, it's not gonna be something that is just gonna be, down the road and then we're gonna get the way it's the corner. But definitely, we we have to sit down as fans. We have to sit down, go back, and then think about what our management is doing. Because at the end of the day, despite us loving the club and wanting the best for the club, are we sure Utinabo it's the same thing that they want? Because if it is, then they should be doing anything and everything in their power to make sure Uti they do things the way that are going to benefit the club. You understand? Not just the business side of things. You understand? So those are the certain kind of things that I feel like yeah, we need to sit down ngizwile nje kukhulunywa ngani, but at the end of the day, there's not much we can do as fans. The only thing that we can do is just to talk and let our minds be known. What this is what we want, this is what we are thinking about, definitely. So other than that, I don't know, guys, what do you think? Do you think Kaizer Chiefs should, because we know they might not, so do you think they should approach coach Pitso? Because remember, if he has Pitso Naye, he's someone who goes with his own technical team. So if they do negotiate for something, then definitely we have to understand that again, he's going to come with his own people. He will want to do things his certain way, which I feel like is just something they do not want. They do not want that, but also they are hoping for results. But abafuna uchincha indlela benza ngayo izinto. So those are my thoughts. But anyways, you can let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Let me just quickly jump to your comments about for you 2018. Please, by the way, please guys, don't forget to like the video. Pana M, ours, spong lapo. Say to at least Jose or Pito. Hey, yeah, no, Kaizer Chiefs, we know. And remember, we've spoken about Jose Rivero. What you know, he's coming to SA. He might be joining a club, but we don't know which club he's going to join. And definitely, chances are very slim. Kaizer just can sign Jose Rivero. I don't know. Maybe he's not even interested in joining Kaizer Chiefs. I honestly don't know. But the one thing I do know is the fact that Kaizer Chiefs needs to make sure they compensate or coach Nazruddin Nabi, because at the end of the day, it is them who want to fire him, not the other way around. So definitely that is something that we have to keep in mind. And then Kabisa says Shaw QP sizodlala games zethu without a coach. I think Chiefs need a coach in there. Definitely, I agree with you, Kabiso, because at the end of the day, you can see there's dividends and there's certain things that are not happening as we thought, especially good dressing room, corner intenzakalayo. A lot of people will not say it, but we do see there's something that is happening, a problem. Definitely they won't give us, this is what is happening, this is what the players are, but you can tell there's some dividends between the players, the clubs, and the management and everyone else. Kuyabonakala nje ukuthi hayi inkinga ikhona, but we do not know for sure how are they dealing with it and what is happening behind closed doors. And then looking at Timothy says we are waiting happy time like before, as never mind who's the coach, the team we need a winning team. That's it. I hear you, Timothy. Definitely on the point, Lapo, we do need a winning team, but how are we winning? You understand? Those were my concerns back then. Okay, we are but there are certain things that are not happening. or they are happening, but they are happening slowly. Sometimes ziyenzeka, but in other games they are not happening. So those are other issues that we also have to look at, and then we try to understand what is going on. And then SA2, your message was retracted, but also you made another one. Uti usekhipile statement Jose why ashile go Pirates. I think he did. I think he did. No, but he did not. He did. Ngumbula athi ufuna ukuhamba because he wanted to take on, something new. Because Kumbule, yeah, Al Ahly came to him. They said, no, we want you. We think we are the best candidate for this job. And then wahamba kanjalo, which was Rivera. I don't think he would have resigned, to be honest. I don't think he would have left the Orlando Pirates. I think he would have stayed until afika nje la afuna ukufika khona, because you could tell ukuthi Mchita was trying by all means to make sure ukuthi they contend, at least they fight for the league, even though sometimes things were just not going according to their plan. And I feel like if Ubeka Sasakono Jose Rivero, maybe, just maybe, they might be sitting on top of the log manje as we speak, and they might have or had a chance to win the league. But still early, guys. We might see as time goes on what is going to happen. Well, Buffet, I believe this is it. Please don't forget to like the video. As I've said, Kaizer just played a friendly game, but we nearly, I don't know how they won, and Korabobane, but if I do get those details, I will let you know, guys. And also, I don't think Coach Pitso Mosimane is coming to Kaizer Chiefs Buffet 2. That is just me and my thoughts, and it's final. But anyways, they might surprise us and do something as I expect. But the one thing I do know is the fact to Kaizer Chiefs when it comes to paying money. It's a problem. It's a huge, huge problem. Well, I believe this is it.